Welcome back, spenders, to the Lucky Die. Previously, Lafian returns home, Rhal surprises Ama, Squash needs some air, and Zaltanna decides to go shopping. Waking up in Beligbud, Lafian collects his vines just before Dana pulls the heroes back to Falsum. After a fast update about the state of the world, the heroes go to Carson's to purchase magical ribbons, and then Rhal heads to the monastery, looking for Ama. Can Prince Pintor and King Thakit mend political fences? How is Taylor's coping with her new job? And how did a goblin end up in the monastery? I guess you're about to find out. Welcome back to the Lucky Die. I assume that you are going to be headed towards the Witcher Society to find Dana?
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. You can even catch up with her because it was a fairly short time for you between that and then. So,
yes. Yeah. So Squash is going to approach the Witcher Society, and as he's walking, he's like kind of mumbling to himself. Like he's like thinking through thoughts and kind of like figuring things out. He's kind of like working himself into a like weird huff by the time he gets to the Witcher Society.
So he's all grumpy by the time he gets there?
Yeah, he's made himself grumpy.
Okay, yeah. As you get to the doors of the Witcher Society, you're kind of almost literally on Dana's heel. She just hasn't really paid attention to what's going on. She's obviously like thinking in her own mind about her own problems. As you arrive in there, she's obvious that she turns around and notices you. You can see that Trampel is still in the office that he has always used, despite the fact he should be using something higher. Mm-hmm. And you can see that at the desk is this kind of older-looking gnomish male. What do you want to do?
Older-looking gnomish male.
Yep, you've never met him before.
Okay, I thought so.
He is not chewing. He is a consummate professional.
Good. Is Trampel in a room, like an office where a door can be closed?
Yeah. So he's in the same office that you found him in when you when you stole Damas's letter and had it translated.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think Squash is going to like huffily walk past Donna and to Trampel.
Excuse me, sir.
I need to talk to him.
Do you have an appointment? And like he steps like directly in front of you.
No. Do I need an appointment to talk to Trampel now?
Yes, you do. Trampel, being the master of the Magus Circle, yes. You require an appointment to speak with him. Now, please, back around the other side of the desk, and he puts his hand on your forehead and just walks you backwards.
Yeah, Squash is kind of like stunned by that move of just like, okay.
I've never been manhandled before.
I've been manhandled many times before, but never with this like precision insults that aren't overt.
The most passive-aggressive receptionist in the world.
Yeah, no, people are just aggressive with me usually. Squash is like kind of resetting himself back down, and she's like, "Okay, I have vital information about the food shortages and need another audience with either Trampel or I guess Donna."
1 second. Let me see if there is an appointment free in his appointment book. And you see he like climbs back up on his stool and he opens the book.
Can I see Trampel from where I'm standing?
I'm gonna say you can see his leg from where you are. Like you can tell he's obviously he's like tapping his foot. Like he's in a rhythm. He's in a zone. Yes, Master Trampel. He will be available some point afternoon.
I'm gone.
Okay, roll it.
That's 20 on the dice, so 36.
He doesn't notice you.
I'm so mad. This should have come in damage earlier, but all right.
I'm mad because I'm like, I wanted to give him, I want the idea of like, he's going to have true sight, he's going to have tremor sight, I'm just going to fuck him with everything. And whatever, you're in Trempal's room.
Yeah, I just quietly slowly close the door. And if there's any kind of sign of like, do not disturb, I goes up.
No, there isn't. You can, like, Trempal is currently like busy writing scrolls. You can see that his friend is next to him and is also like frantically writing, but in a language you just do not understand.
Okay.
And they're quietly conversing with one another.
God damn it. Squash rolls his eyes. It's just like, thinks to himself like, I'm being childish. I'm being demanding. I'm being silly. They're busy. Everybody's busy with something. He leaves the room again and is going to try to find Donna.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. You make Trample so fucking important. I can't bother him.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you're very easily able to find Donna. You can just completely sneak past this new receptionist. That's fine.
Fuck him.
This poor guy trying to do his goddamn job.
He's being a dick about it. So
yeah, you find her in the old classroom where you would have known that the kids would have been taught such, but you can see that there are a lot of clearly well-versed mages and witches and wizards here, and warlocks and sorcerers. All types are here, and they are all just going to work making new scrolls. You can see a lot of them just look absolutely exhausted. They've clearly been doing this for a while, and Dana kind of sits down at a desk, which is hers, and she is, again, just writing away. Nobody's really paying any attention to you.
Yeah, I think Squash is going to just stand in the door frame. He's going to knock on the wood there. Just like, Donna, can I have a little bit of your time again?
She kind of like stands up. She's literally only just really like put the ink in the pen, spelled it up, and she's like, all right, my dear. She puts the core down. She kind of comes out and joins you. She pulls the door very quietly behind her closed. What's up?
I'm pretty sure I know who ruined your scrolls.
Right.
And I don't want to be mad. I don't want to seek vengeance. I just want to help. I'm furious. My blood is boiling. I knew this person once, and the fact that he would do this, not just him, Fex too, both of them betraying me, us.
How about you and I go have a nice, how about we have a good little walk?
No,
right?
no, there's very little to talk about. I'm angry, and I don't want to be angry. I want to be useful. I want to help. I recently just told somebody else that they shouldn't be seeking vengeance, that they should be out there helping people. And here I am wondering if I murder Skull, if he's going to join the army of Bellum and fuck us when he comes back. And I was salivating at the idea of destroying Fex, and since she passed through the rift, she would actually be destroyed instead of going back to Bellum. And I don't need this. I shouldn't be thinking like this. I need to help. So please let me help.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I don't know. If you need a runner with mail around town, I have very limited magical abilities.
You're one of the very few people who've ever managed to read our book and actually learn actual magic from it. The scrolls that we're making, they're not perfect, but they're allowing people who would never normally be able to make food do that. We could use your help to make that better. Rather than 1 or 2 a day, which I'm doing 4, but that's nowhere near enough. If you can help us make that better, if you can show people how to learn magic the way that you are,
I would love to help. Please
we'd appreciate that.
Who do you want me to talk to?
You can talk to me. I know more about your magic and the way that works based off of our book than probably even Demi does.
All right. Let's try to figure this out. Let's see if I can help. Thank you.
I know this is going to be a stupid question, but did something happen when you were away? You don't look right.
I don't feel right. The natural order was broken for me.
Probably don't want to mention that out loud.
I'm not gonna lie. The world has paid a price. There's a rift out there with my stupid-ass name on it. I didn't even ask where it was. I was too busy wondering about my own shit.
It's okay. It is okay. Things are going to work itself out. But right now, you can either, as you say, stand there and get more pissed and worried about it, or you can come show me what you've learned and how you've done it.
Yes, let's do that. And Squash is going to walk into the room, ending whatever part of the sensible, calm part of the conversation is. He is physically moving to change the conversation, is what I'm trying to convey.
And the story moves on by the plot device of walking. Yes, absolutely. You can go in there and work with Dana. Yep. You can spend as long there as you wish.
Yep. Do you want me to...
Nope. You do not need to roll anything. Her magical knowledge is enough to basically garner from you over the next however long you want to spend here, how to improve these scrolls.
I think Squash is going to be there for about, let's say, an hour to begin with. And then he's going to do a sending to the team just to like make sure that he's not needed, they're not looking for him, just that kind of thing.
Who are you sending the sending to? Because you have limited spell slots.
Yes, I do. I am sending it to, I think, Lafian.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got the, like, he usually tries to like collect information and like center it. So I think he would be a good idea. So yeah, Squash is going to send a message to Lafian.
Yep.
Which is, am at Witches Society. I'm deciding that's one word.
It's two, but sure.
Helping with Goodberry, one word. Scroll alteration upgrades. Will be here longer if not needed. Let me meet odd bunkers when sleep.
Okay.
Sure is dry heat.
Stop coming on to him. The taken man as a maybe you. I don't know.
So this is about an hour into the future. So
yeah. You received that absolutely fine, Laughing. There you go.
Am I dead?
No, you're not dead.
Okay.
You are wherever you want to be after you left Carson's.
If you can get me into the stocking and figure out where Dacian is on the material plane, and I can pickpocket it off from the stocking.
Because it's only a small item.
Because it's a small item.
Until he grabs your hand and then pokes his head through the fucking hole like,
Me and Bogram go on a side mission into the stocking.
I'm going to say it right now. You guys would lose your mind, forget what your original point is, and you'd start doing pranks on him, moving his toothpaste, tying his shoelaces together.
Just making Dacian's like day-to-day life a misery.
It's just annoying.
Laughing will help. I'm going to do my find person thing on Dravos.
Dope.
Yay!
I'm a plot because it's been an hour.
Yeah.
So I imagine we leave Carson's and assumably somehow this comes up naturally in conversation.
Yes, I would like you to naturally come up in conversation, please.
Okay, what do we still have to do? Well, I gotta go find Travis and get his ass in the ground.
He can be anywhere. It's been quite a long time since we saw him. In fact, we threw him in a ravine.
Yeah, I remember.
It's pretty dope.
Really fucking annoying, actually.
Want me to find him?
Can you do that? Oh, yeah, you can do that. You found Pat.
Yeah, you could try to find him.
Yeah. Please.
We have time to kill, right? Like an hour?
Yeah, I can kill him in an hour.
Look at this conveniently placed bench right outside of Carson's. Fantastic.
You want to cast us on a bench outside of Carson's?
It's Carson's branded bench.
Yeah, it says Carson's home of the conveniently placed bench.
Magically appears wherever you need it to be.
Carson's garden furniture store.
So Lafian's going to plop his ass down, and he's going to...
On a bench in the middle of Fountain. Cool.
You're doing the DM thing that I don't like when you do.
What? Am I being truthful? Am I just fucking
where
with
you
you?
specify things to a hyper point where it's like, so what you're saying is I'm about to get my ass beat.
The bench was a mimic.
It has been a mimic all along.
Dacian's face appears out of the bench like, surprise, motherfucker.
Then you're sitting on his face.
No, it's totally fun. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
I hate so much that I made the joke about Bogram and Rhal in the stocking, and so badly now I just think that would be a funny, like a good side episode to do.
It's good sitcom.
You guys go do that, and then we'll go do the thing.
As I said, I really don't have any problems. The idea that y'all may need to split up or want to split up to go do some very like character personal things. Can you go through the specifics of your ability with me?
Yes.
So I make sure I can find the correct place for him.
Let me.
I believe I have it specified in my final prep notes, but I need to check. Because also, I did not expect time to roll forward by 2 days.
That's your fault. You didn't have to decide that Squash having his body teleported to the stocking would count.
I didn't expect you to die. Like that was like, this is why I was panicked when you were going to be gone for like an hour. I'm like, fuck. And then you teleport back. I'm like, that's fine. Nothing happened to the timeline. Everything is okay. And then you died, and that was a problem.
Maybe you shouldn't have given Dracula 90 flying speed.
Yeah, but that was just funny.
Or that's why V never asked where anybody was when Alucard was moving. His flying speed was 90.
Yep.
So he literally was zooming around the fucking field.
Yeah, he could do one side of the arena to the other if he dashed, so it did not matter to him at all. Okay.
Yep. I got to pop my ass down for an hour. 2 side points. Concentrate for the full duration. Gain a general understanding of the creature's current location. You learn the region, city, town, village, or district where it is. Pinpointing an area between 1 and 3 miles on a side, DM's choice. If the creature is on another plane of existence, you instead learn which plane.
He is on our plane of existence.
Cool.
Alas, not dead. He is in a place called Yoli.
They make cheese.
This motherfucker. Me
You're
Arch.
correct. They do make cheese.
Me
They're very
Arch knows full
famous.
well.
The cheese.
Yoli is super far southwest, yeah?
Yoli is southwest. It is south of Lynn's Lament, south of Van Lass, and is kind of at the bottom of a mountain range.
And way down there. Okay, fuck.
Yo.
Cool. Okay, so Lafian comes out of his trance and... okay, so he's at a place called Yoli. It's very far to the southwest.
Okay.
We could probably get teleported there.
That's what I was going to say. Do we want to see if the others want to join us, or we want to just go?
I'd rather have the rest here if we're going to be going to fight a person that nearly whooped our asses.
All right, let's go get them.
I mean, I know we've improved a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
In time, but he might... Don't forget, he also has the bonuses from Monarch's sword thing, so he has a lot more health than he really should.
God damn it. Okay, yeah, let's go get the boys.
Yeah, we kind of need the other 2 people that can hit like trucks.
Can I start calling you guys Zaltanna's boys?
Zaltanna and the boys?
Zaltanna and the boys.
That's the name of our alternative punk rock band.
Our team name is Zaltanna and the boys.
Stop it.
And that's it. Anyway.
So about that point is when you get Squash's message that he is at the Witches Society.
Okay. Yeah, he'll send a message back to Squash then being like, we'll be right there. We have some information. And then turn to Zaltanna. Okay, so Squash actually just contacted me that he's at the Witches Society. I'm going to assume that Rhal is probably still at the monastery.
I will go get Rhal. You go get Squash. We will meet at the
Town Square?
town square. Where's the place where we go get transported?
Well,
Usually the Mages Circle. The Witches Society.
Let's meet at the Witches Society. Outside the Witches Society.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Yeah. Break.
Go team?
Good. Yeah.
Hands together, go team? I don't know how.
So
Let's go get our boys.
So we leave this very awkward exchange.
You fuckers get super awkward without us.
It's very funny.
We are not awkward without you. We are a great team.
You're all absolutely able to meet back up again.
We round them up.
Yeah, you round the team back up. No problem. Yes.
Is Bogram there when I go to pick up?
No.
Okay. Thank God. Okay.
The 4 of you meet outside the Witches Society. You go in and you find Squash. Not a problem. He seems to be very much in conversation with Dana, but she finds a good out point. Zaltanna, you just find Rhal at the monastery. And yeah, you can drag him by his horns and meet everybody together at the Witches' Society. What do y'all want to do? It's about an hour after midday.
Hey guys, so we found Travis.
Okay.
You weren't here. Travis is my ex-fiance.
Okay.
I need to kill him or I can't become a goddess. There's good reason for that. He's a piece of shit. And it's a really long story. I will explain it to you on the way. So we're going to go take him down now because I really need your help.
You need to murder Travis, your ex.
Okay, so abridged version is that this guy's a complete piece of shit.
Okay.
And we tried to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Thought we succeeded. Apparently didn't.
Okay.
That's it. There's a lot more to it, but...
He kidnapped my wife.
My wife?
I have to quit this podcast.
Stop.
I'm about 3 seconds from quitting this podcast.
I'm doing good.
He kidnapped my wife.
You have to stop saying it.
But she's my wife!
You already did it. You already did it once. You don't have to say it again, please. He did that.
Yes, and then? All right.
It's my favorite joke.
It's best joke. All right, we're taking 5. I'm making cups of coffee for people, and you guys get this out of your system.
Oh my god.
He murdered my wife.
My wife. Oh, fuck. It's dumb that that's the joke that we all have to stop recording for. What a dumb joke.
The 3 of you just cannot get married in this podcast until we're done.
No more wives.
There are so many other words that can be used, though. My partner.
Odette.
Oh, there you go.
This is terrible. You're all terrible people.
You're terrible people.
Yes, I am one part of people. Unless you're going to start dehumidifying.
Ava is no longer human. He is humidified.
What's it called when you try to make people not be people anymore?
Dehumanizing?
Yes.
Dehumidify. That only works on Aquaman.
His greatest weakness is not the ocean sinking. His air conditioning unit.
Cheese and rice. Okay, you guys.
Holy crackers.
hurt way too much. I'm gonna die.
All right.
Yep. You okay there, V?
I don't know.
No, what's the matter? Because it is a dehumidifier.
So, Casey,
No,
you're going to talk about your wife. Start the sentence for me.
He kidnapped Odette.
Yay!
Why can I not say the thing?
Because we're 5 years old, Casey.
I've never even seen Borat.
Me either, actually.
Oh, no.
God damn it. So he kidnapped Odette. And also, he was always a piece of shit to me when we were dating, and he killed my father. You found that out right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He killed my father, and he tried to kill me, and he tried to kill Lafian and Rhal too. And there's a lot more, and that's just really condensed about it. But I fucking hate him, and he's the person that I swore bloody vengeance against. So, that is my. If I do not kill him, I can't become a goddess. And honestly, even if it wouldn't make me a goddess, I'd do it anyway. So, yeah, does that explain that for you, Chief?
It does a good job of it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you need me?
Yes, I would really appreciate you being there. You're my friend.
He kind of does what you do with the whole hitting people where it really hurts sort of thing.
Also, he has a special knife, so it would be helpful to have more people.
He had a special knife.
Yeah.
Y'all stole his special knife.
Oh, that's true. We did steal a special.
Yeah.
But
He only has Triangle Kid now.
Monak is a special knife.
He has a guy with a triangle, and the triangle guy is invisible, and the triangle guy does annoying things. So if I could have more people to help me, because I need to focus on Travis, and I need some other people to help me take out Triangle Kid. So, it would be appreciated.
Lafian pulls out. I didn't get rid of the monocle, if I remember
No,
correctly.
you still have the monocle, yeah.
He pulls out the monocle and puts it on like, I'm more than ready for the Invisibod.
I'm only going to ask once.
Mm.
I'm going to explain why I'm asking.
Mhm.
I don't want to hurt people right now. I don't want to be angry right now. I want to help, and I'm being helpful right now. I'm helping them improve the good berry. I'm trying to deal with this food thing that is partially our fault because I died and wasted our time. So I'm gonna one final time, and if you say yes, I will come. Do you need me, Zaltanna?
I cannot imagine what it's like to come back from where you came back from. And I know you must be dealing with some things. So if the thing that you need to do to deal with the things that you have to deal with is to stay here and be helpful and not fight for a bit, then I think I can spare you.
Thank you. Please. I just don't want to hurt people right now.
Okay. She kind of like gives you like gives you like a holds out like a for a hug.
Oh, Squash goes in for a hug.
Yeah, she gives you a really good hug. It's not a nat 20 hug, but it's pretty good.
It's a good hug. It's a good hug. Casey, you don't know how good that hug was.
It's a nat 20 in your hearts.
I sent Emma to look for salt.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so hopefully that is good.
Good. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah.
My bloodlust is coming in, so let's go.
I thought about the stalking, and I can, pick up small things from there. If we can figure out where Dacian is, maybe I could sneak the dagger off of him from the stalking.
Do you think that's doable?
Why not?
I mean, the denizens of the stalking shouldn't actually be against that. You're not taking anything from the stalking. That's a weird loophole, Rhal. And I don't know how they're going to feel about it. But
I've been doing it for some time now, just, here to there. It's just kind of the reverse. I could get Bogrim to go. He seems to like it there. Also, Emma suggested that we go to Chatvak, where we, where people might know us, and see if we can get together some boats for fishing.
That's a good idea too.
That's a lot of good ideas.
Well, Squash, why don't you go to Chatvak? No?
Squash isn't.
Squash wants to help with the Goodberry research.
I thought he wanted to just help in general.
It's more specific. He wants to help in general, but right now he's trying to help with the scroll. But he would definitely go to Chatvak later if his research ends.
Well, you can meet. Well, what if we all meet in Chatvak after, and then we can take the Witches Society. We can teleport to Yoli, and then after we kill Dravis, we can teleport to Chatvak, deal with the fishing, and be helpful. but I know where he is, so I need to go deal with this now.
Of course.
He could move anytime, and I have to do this before we go do the giant thing, because if I don't do that, I can't become a goddess, and I if I die, I will be in hellfire, in soulfire.
If we're able to, and if everything is planned carefully, we might be able to test the stalking thing while you are all in Chatvok. I could go do that if the plans align. But we would probably need to make Demi aware so that we could arrange for such things.
Okay.
See if it's all a good idea.
Am I misremembering, or did Donna have the ability to plan her travel?
She can't plan a travel now.
Was somebody else then?
No, she can. She can plan a travel. Emil could plan a travel. That was the other person that could help you do that.
The person I'm thinking of. Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay. How about I try to find somebody who's actually free to do work to get you to the stalking. I'm working around the Witches Society. I can probably get the word out that I'm looking for either Emil or let's see if Donna can actually do it.
I can see if Bogram can meet us in Chatvok after he does what he's going to do. I will tell him to meet us there in, what do you think, a couple days?
I feel like Zaltanna, you say Bogram's name, and she's already so I think you guys probably will have noticed that Zaltanna, when she starts to get really angry as of late, her eyes are, I want to say this for flavor, start to kind of tinge red. You guys look at her now and her eyes are full on blood red.
Yeah. It's not quite the same glowy red that Demi's is, but it is like a deep blood red.
I think Bogram has to be a separate conversation that I can't have right now, Rhal, because you're not going to like the conversation I want to have about Bogram right now, Rhal.
You don't have to go with Bogram and I. Bogram won't hurt me. He's fine. He's broken.
I'm trying real hard right now because you're my friend. You're one of my best friends, and I know that you have your own way that you want to deal with Bogram. But when I'm like this, I can't think about him because I will go. I'm this close to running after him.
Bogram is doing quite a bit of hurt to himself at the moment. So I'm more than happy with him just dealing with that. But honestly, he's not going to hurt us anymore. And to be honest, Emma and I have been through a lot, but we're kind of moving on, and he's not. He's still suffering. And it will be a while before I'm a specter and can try to take his memories or anything to help him, so he will continue to suffer.
You are such a good person, Rhal. I can't be that person for you. So we need to move on from the subject of Bogram, because I know that you're content with what's happening to him, but my blood is boiling, and I want to help him move on from this plane right now. So, and I know that's not helpful to you. So we need to move on from the topic of Bogram until I'm not like this. And she points at her eyes. And you can see she's also white knuckling her hand axe.
Why don't you go with them to Yodi, and I'll figure out the stalking thing. See if we can't get somebody there, and we'll meet up in Chatbook in 24 hours. And if things work out, I'll make sure that you have company in the stalking.
You might want to catch Bogram before he leaves town and let him know.
Will do.
I did not have this idea before we talked.
No problem. I should be able to find him. Where did you see him last?
Here. Not here. We're not here. The monastery.
All right, I'll find him there.
He's not there. He left.
I'm gonna let Connor know what I'm up to, and I'll find him.
He's
I
going
like the idea
to.
at this point, Lafian is like taking Zaltanna away. You don't need to hear this.
He's going to gather the fourfold fighters.
All right, I should be able to track him down. I'm pretty good at that. All right, I'll see you guys in chat. Work in 24 hours.
All right.
From like down the road, there's just a thumbs up in the air from Lafian.
Who is like shepherded Zaltanna away at this point, I'm assuming. He heard the word Bogram again and he was like, well, let's go. 'Cause I think it's pretty clear that this is not a good
You
time.
want an ice cream cone? Let's go get an ice cream cone, Zaltanna.
Let's go hang with Taylor. Yeah, she's calming influence.
I don't know if she would be at this point.
No, she's an infuriating little child.
No, just because I think that the blood rage is getting
Intense, yes. I love it. Okay. So Zaltanna, Lafian, and Rhal, how are you getting to Yoli?
We're gonna go talk to the secretary, I guess, and get him to teleport us.
Let's go get Shaba.
Or, where's Emil?
Do we want to bother Emil though? Because I mean,
You can bother who the fuck you want.
well, but I don't mean like. Can we? I mean the whole. Because
Should we?
Is Emil one of the less bothered people right now? Or is he...
He's supposed to be doing the trap Daichin in a bubble.
Yeah, but is that happening
Void.
right now?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, he's kind of waiting for
Like,
that.
I'm pretty sure the Seven would let you know when they're planning on doing that shit.
Let's go get Emil.
Where'd you start looking for him?
In the Emil house. At the Emil store.
Emil's store has closed down, pending renovations, sold to a new owner.
Damn it. Well, we've been gone a long time. This Emil store used to be open 24/7.
Yeah, it's been here for like 5,000 years.
The Emil Mart.
Emil Mart.
Soon to open. Travis's jeans and jackets.
No.
God damn
it. Sounds like Travis.
Yeah, like how'd you go about doing any of this?
Somebody else is going to have to, because Zaltanna is clearly not in a frame of mind where she can do anything right now. She is like white knuckling, like shaking with rage.
Okay, so how about we go find Tremple and get Tremple to contact Emil. And then if we can't get Emil, then we just ask Tremple.
Quick question. While I was running around, did I see anybody part of the Seven? Did any of us see any Seven characters anywhere?
Not at all.
All right, then
I'm
I'm
just
going
going
to
to be out on the road.
We might run into them. We're important people. No?
We're important people, yes, but we're also incredibly stupid.
Yeah, but like...
No, I wouldn't go that far.
All right.
Super important people out on a wide open road with many spots where someone could cast a spell from a mile away.
You are important enough for coincidences to happen.
Yes.
Right.
But alas not.
Okay, yeah, you go bother
absolutely.
Trample.
Yeah, the three of you, or one of you, or however many, you can absolutely rock up to the receptionist. It is a smaller, older, gnomish male, and he just smiles as you approach. Welcome to the Major Circle. How can I help?
We need to speak to Tremple?
Rather in-demand person today.
I'm certain he is.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but we have the VIP direct contacts. If you mention
Let
Prince...
me take your name. And he just like pulls out an oversized quill and like pulls out some parchment.
Prince Lafian Dathrodia.
Mr. Lafian Dathrodia, yes. And the rest of your companions?
The goddess of bloody vengeance, Zaltanna Thunderheart, and there is clearly a little tinge of irritation in Lafian's voice.
One Zaltanna Thunderheart.
And Rajak Shadowstrike Tasaran.
Tasaran. Give me a moment. And he takes the scroll. He jumps off the desk. He goes into the back office. A little tap on the closed door. I'm assuming you closed it behind you?
If it was open when I got there, it's open when I left.
Okay. He goes in. He has a minor conversation with Tremple.
He turns to Lafian, turns to Zaltanna, is just like, I understand what you're going through with some anger. I understand.
Gains 1 follower gained.
I will not worship the ground you walk on, but I can sympathize with your cause.
Trempar walks out. Yeah? What's up?
Lafian pauses to compose himself. He's biting his lip a little bit. Just
You guys sure look upset.
had a very trying time. Your secretary takes the job a little too seriously for people that are very important and have a lot of things to do.
I'm going to say the receptionist is already like back at work and Trempar has taken y'all off to one side.
I don't care if they hear me.
I'd prefer that you didn't piss off my already small staff.
Understood. Hi. Good to see you in good health.
Yeah, good greetings. Good to see you all doing all right.
We have a request. 2-tiered request.
Okay.
Trying not to get you in trouble or anything.
Trouble? No trouble.
No trouble.
No.
We're the ones that deal with the trouble, not you.
Please. Do you know how much trouble it is running this place? Jeez.
It's fair. Could you get a message to Emil for us?
Yeah, Prob. What's up?
We need to go to Yowley to go deal with a very dangerous problem.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not he would be willing or able to take us there, and if he's willing to extend his hand of assisting us, would be most appreciated, since the subject in question is rather dangerous. Otherwise, just the teleportation would be great, especially since that's where he's from. If he can't acquiesce, if you would be able to, or one of your underlings, that would be great. Emil first, preferably, but
yeah. Tell you what, send him a message. If not, no worry, I'll send you, as long as it's one of the last sets of requests. All right.
Not the final. One of...
Oh, I've heard that before. All right.
This is the unfortunate side of the fact that none among us as a party of competent adventurers are capable of very long distance travel. I can only go like a mile at a time. It's very unfortunate. Then again, I do things different than you, so it's...
Your father. King, right?
Right. Why do you ask? You about to dip into my father's pockets because I just talked to you.
I need ink.
Ink.
Magic ink.
Ink.
I heard from the Beligbood Witches Society. Contact's still talking to us.
Right.
Crap ton of magical ink stored there. I need it. Don't share resources. Thousands on its own.
Why?
Have you seen the last 2 bosses that took over after Demi? Fucking trash. So here I am, stepping up, stepping away from all the weird paper stuff.
Okay.
Need help. You get that sorted? Your dad sends that? We can keep on with our work. I'll send you... I'll even help squash.
With what?
I have a feeling, according to my receptionist friend, sneaky little fuck's been around.
He's
always after something. He never stops. He just won't leave me alone. So, get that sorted out.
I think he looks up to you. He doesn't have a father, Trample. I think you're as close to a father as he has.
I'm younger than him.
It's a compliment.
It's not. I don't want to be a compliment. I don't even want to be in charge.
You're like best friends. He doesn't have friends besides us, Trample.
You see, like, Trample's shoulders drop. He kind of like shoots down a little bit.
He looks
His head slowly like pulls back down, and he's like, "Oh."
Literally and metaphorically.
Get the inks.
I will get a message to my father.
Great.
Fantastic. You send that message. Is there somebody else here that can get a message to my father that isn't going to take a couple days to get there?
Oh, I got it. You see his eyes like flash like a
Okay.
really deep purple.
You can tell him I'm right here. I'm literally right here. Hi. Hope you're doing well.
Oh my God. You can tell he's like rolling his eyes and it's like they fine, son is here too.
I'm right here.
And you see his eyes flash purple once again as he sends a second set of messages. Emil said he'd be here. Yeah.
What?
Emil.
Yeah.
Said he'd be here within an hour.
Sweet. Good to hear.
Yep.
Love that. What did my father say?
I ain't replied yet.
Oh my God. Do you have to give him a little bit? He's from the previous generation. He doesn't really understand sendings as well.
I know. He's pretty busy, your old man, you know, being king and all.
It's funny since he never wanted it.
Oh, I know his pain.
Losing somebody in a judicial court system for a very long period of time, I couldn't see how he could be a pain at all.
It's not fun being a judge.
Hmm.
Do you not have to care about things like cleaning?
Yes.
I hate it.
Can I give you some advice?
Depends how good advice it is.
As somebody that went through a very long series of trainings for such positions, sometimes when the wallpaper is peeling, the kettle is boiling, and the floor is rotting away, you don't need to worry about all of that because it just means the house is on fire.
Right. Sounds like a flood, but yeah, gotcha.
Well,
Okie dokie. Your father's going to send ink.
thanks, Dad.
Not sending a reply message.
No,
No, thank you messages. I'll just always...
putting that out in the air.
Thanks.
It's the least he could do.
You're welcome to mooch around here for an hour if you want. If not, sod off somewhere else. Look busy.
Sure. What are you chewing on? Every time I meet you, you're chewing on something I don't. What is it?
He says, just tobacco.
Oh,
Ew.
I didn't take you for the type.
It's nice. Makes me happy.
Okay. I always thought it was something different.
Like what?
No, Squash is going to be so disappointed.
I always thought it was gum.
What's come? Nosebleed.
It's
gum.
It's you take it off a tree and
Yeah, right. Yeah, you get it. Yeah. I got into that for a bit, but like, it's too sticky. Kept losing stuff like everywhere. Yeah, fuck it.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Just going to hang out.
You have fun.
Thanks.
All right. He goes back to his office and closes the door.
Lesson learned.
If I was a different character, there would have been some other dialogue there.
All right. Is there anything the three of you want to do while you're waiting for an hour? Four of you? Because I guess, Squash, you can have heard that and been around. Like, it's not a big deal.
No, he was off doing his own shit, right?
I'm tracking down Bogram. Real quick, like.
Roll a survival check for me, please.
I am exceptionally good at those because Squash lived in the Underdark for a very long time. So I am exhausted, so I roll a disadvantage, but I have a plus 16 plus the skill thing, so...
Oh, fuck you, man. Just...
that's a 3 and a 10, so a 10, because I'm naturally skilled.
You got 10?
So I got 10 plus 16, so 26.
The brief glimmer of hope in V's voice. Oh, you got a 10. Fuck.
I was like, I can't believe my luck. 10?
Why do you not want me to interact with Bogram?
Actually, yeah, you do manage to find his tracks fairly easily. You knew that he was somewhere around the monastery.
Yep.
You basically took off before Zaltanna lost her absolute shit. Yeah, you managed to track him down like fairly easily. He's actually making his way out of Halsum. He's about to basically go through one of the checkpoints out near where the stables used to be and is now being rebuilt.
When Squash like sees the back of his head, he's just gonna like kind of pick up the pace and he's like, "Hey, Bogram!"
Bogram's on a horse. You see him like stop the horse and he turns around to look for someone and realize it's you that's talking to him. You're right.
Yeah, I have a message from Rhal to you.
Okay.
Okay, let me just actually set this up a little bit better. Rhal has a weird plan. It involves the stalking. And he would
Right.
like your help with it.
Oh, okay. He kind of like jumps off the horse. Like right now?
No,
or-
no. So in 24 hours, he's going to be in Chatwalk.
I can't ride there in 24 hours, let alone like do all the shit I need to do and then be back there in 24 hours.
Mages.
Oh, they're so expensive. It's all right. It's all right, Squash. I'll sort it.
Yeah, so they're going to do... He's planning to do something dangerous in the stalking.
Okay.
And he would like your help.
All right.
Can you give me like a personal item or something, and then I can send you a message if things don't go... Wait, no, it will work now that I actually do know and have talked to you extensively more than calling
Well, I should
you.
hope so, because we kind of went to the stalking together last time.
We did.
Did that mean nothing to you, Squash? And he has like half a smile on his face.
I'll send you a message if it's not happening. Otherwise, assume it's happening and meet us in Chatwalk in 24 hours.
You know what? Instead of starting there, I'll start out in Chatwalk. It'll probably take me... I can probably get to 2 of the places in that time. Maybe back to Chatwalk.
All right, good. Yeah.
Shit, I shouldn't have hired this horse.
It's a nice horse.
Hey.
How long did you haggle for it?
I didn't have to go very much, just turn up, give people their money and, ride out of here. I mean, it's not...
Oh, what's your horse's name?
I didn't ask, to be honest. It's a horse.
I'm naming it Daniel. You're a good horse, Daniel.
With a K.
So is it Daniel or Daniel? Okay. No, so just meet us in Chatwalk in 24 hours if I don't contact you.
I'll start there and I'll... Apparently they're building a statue to R3, so I'll be there 24 hours for an hour. How's that?
Yes, good.
Poor Bogrim. He's so busy.
No.
It's really not. Comparatively.
Comparatively, he has very little to do.
Or I
Trample
have
would like
to
to have a
ride
word.
this horse, and
He
then
doesn't
I have
want
to
to do
talk.
things.
Yeah, he's had enough of this shit. He's too old.
What was I going to say? It's none of my place and it's none of my business. And this epiphany is very new to me. But try to be more helpful than self-destructive. I don't know if that means anything to you right now, but
I'm trying, mate. I am fucking trying. It's just tough, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes tough to get up in the morning.
I've had people to help me get up every day.
I burned my bridges for the greater good. I've got no one to help me get up.
I'm sorry.
But that is future Bolgrim's problem. Today's Bolgrim's problem is I've got to get my ass to Chatlock. Shite.
Good luck. I'm going to the Witches Society to help them with the Goodberry problem.
You know it's called the Mages Circle now, right?
Nobody said that. I've been calling it Witches Society for the last hour.
Yeah, ever since like Trempel, like you guys are walking back. Ever since Trempel took over, he changed the name because, you know, the Witches Society belongs to the Witches Society, and since Falsum struck out on its own, Mages Circle now.
Insert all the dialogue about Squash asking about that, but I just heard it for other people talking about it.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're just cutting ties?
Aye?
What?
Well, apparently Trempel fucking hates the paperwork. They're not being very helpful. The leaders are complete pains in the ass. And decided, no, they're not helping people quick enough or good enough. Besides, Dana's here. Dana's pretty good at what she does, and he wants to help that. So he decided to, apparently, a couple of weeks ago now, step up and just take charge.
Good for him.
Hey?
Is it true that you beat him up at the fourfold?
It was a bit of a beatdown. He tried to banish me to a different plane, and I'm like, I'm not putting up with that shite. Just put my axe on him a couple of times. It was really nice.
Is it true he used to be a receptionist? The gang keeps saying that, and I don't believe it.
You would know that Trempar was Demi's receptionist. There is no way you wouldn't know that.
Fudge. You're right. It's just funny, the idea that Squash only knows him as he had risen through the ranks. But you're right. All right. Yeah. All right. The major circle. All right. I can deal with that. I'm gonna go back and help.
I'll go get a mage. With that point, I'm going to say y'all have shot the shit for a bit. Mm-hmm. He returned his horse. He, negotiates with the receptionist, the new one, about getting himself a teleport to Chatvok. Let's say it's been roughly an hour, so I can set you guys on your paths. As you kind of get there, you find that the other three are still there. I'm assuming y'all didn't move on.
Waiting on Emil, I guess.
Yeah, we're pretty much just waiting for a meal.
Yeah, like you can sit and wait awkwardly in the lobby if you want, or you can go whatever you want. It doesn't really matter.
Just sitting there, there's like a mystic hand right outside Tremple's door, so just every once in a while there's just a little knock, and then there's nothing there.
Is he here? Yeah, Tremple's not dignifying you with a response. About that time, I'm going to say Bogrim can accost someone on the outside so that Zaltanna doesn't immediately rip his head off.
Oh, right. Yes. No, that was going to be part of the thing.
I was sitting out there thinking, is he really bringing Bogrim back to the place that Zaltanna's at when he saw that what's going on with her?
I got distracted with character developing Squash.
Damn it! Character development Squash. I don't want to hurt anyone. Actively bring somebody to a place where he's going to get murdered.
No. Sheepy, walk into the slaughterhouse. No. It's got laughter in the names. It's a fun factory.
It's laughter.
Yes. Yeah. Bogrim can find someone outside. That's fine. On the way out.
Sorry, Squash. I very much would have told Bogrim at one point. Demi has a bigger problem with him. Zaltanna has a bigger problem with him than Rhal does. Uh-huh. So he should definitely just shut the fuck up when Zaltanna's around. Just be quiet, walk away, don't engage.
That's definitely not what you should have told him. I think, hey, Zaltanna wants to murder you, so definitely do not go anywhere near where she's going to be. Would have been a smarter thing to say.
I have this feeling that you are going to be brought into a room with him and he's going to be brought into a room with you. So he needs to know how to behave.
Right now, we are keeping them separate while Zaltanna is in Bloodridge.
Thank you.
Because I do not want to do with this right now.
Ooh, boy.
So Squash rocks up to the major circle. Mm-hmm. Even I did it. Rocks up to the major circle. And you find your companions inside. They're clearly just waiting. The aura of complete bloodness is still around Zaltanna. You can see that kind of where she has been sitting for a while, you can see that these kind of black and red veins have begun to creep out across the wall. She is hitting a new power level of fucked offness. So you notice that pretty easily. The rest of you, it's been really slow. You may not notice it originally, but there you go. You're basically there for a minute or two.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wanted to say thank you so much for playing into this shit. I love you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
That's Squash.
Hey, I guess you guys are waiting on a teleportation. We're going to be met in Chatvok, so no worries there. I just want to go be useful. Zaltanna's infecting the building.
Squash, you know how there's certain things that you're not supposed to say out loud? You notice it, but you're not supposed to say it?
I've never bought into that.
Lafian just holds hands out in the direction of Zaltanna.
Zaltanna, this does a very slow turn to face Squash.
Noted. All right. I'm gonna go be useful.
There is a snap, and there is a pushing of air nearby, and kind of standing right by the desk appears Emil and Demi.
Oh, that's awkward.
I said they were together. Like,
yeah, but I wasn't expecting both to show up. I didn't put the invite out for everybody.
oh yeah, Lafian says I need to go help him with Yoli. Lafian, they're back, fuckers.
This world boss fight is only supposed to be for 4 people.
You sure?
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with the keynote crew then.
Oh boy. No.
Yeah. Squash is definitely standing there awkwardly.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like, looks at Squash, looks at Demi,
She waves.
looks at Squash.
She has like a smile on her face. She waves. She seems to be happy to see you all.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing? I heard you did the Bellum thing. Nice.
And well,
Who the?
already pointing at Zaltanna.
I really like your armor. Your armor looks wow, and then her eyes go up to yours. Her hand raises like in that general direction, and it's like, oh my.
Yeah, we might want to let them get to Yoli and deal with their thing.
Them?
Yes, I'm not joining this time.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you.
Well, Emil, have you got this? And Emil's like,
Yoli. Just the 3 of you.
Yes. Did Tremple elaborate on the?
Not really. Temple mentioned something about someone needing to be dealt with, and that they're quite dangerous. Yoli being my home, I should visit there at least once more before we enact our next phase of our plan.
You want to kill someone there with us?
You know what?
It's on the table.
It has been a while, and I really do miss the kill a lot.
and you can see the Demi just like digs him in the ribs, like, hey, come on, like,
No, okay, no, Demi.
not right now, not right now.
No, Demi. It's like
I can figure out who it is by the eyes. So she does the thing in Zaltanna's general direction.
just making sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, I totally get this.
Okay.
He has an invisible bod.
That bastard. I might be able to do a thing.
I have a monocle.
Oh, no, I could just think maybe way cooler than that.
Oh, okay. I thought my monocle was pretty cool, but okay.
I imagined them going, I can tell by the things he's done to my wall. And from like
The wall's just stained.
Yeah, you can hear from the closed door, you mean my wall? You got fired.
I did not fire, I quit. You can't fire me.
The wall's just stained with blood that was not there.
It's not real, man. It's not real.
Whose blood is it? Nobody knows.
It's just Hollywood blood. It's fake. Looks cool.
Demi walks over to Rhal and Zaltanna, and she turns and looks at Lafian, and she says, you can already see invisible things, right?
With the monocle, yes.
Fantastic. Now, you two, my friends, and she gestures to Zaltanna and Rhal, you two can also see the invisible. And she puts her hands on your shoulders, and she casts see invisibility on you both. It lasts for 1 hour.
I also want to say for flavor that Zaltanna's shoulder is burning hot to the touch.
She may be the only person that would not care.
Demi's into that.
Oh, that's fair.
I can finally feel warmth.
I just think for the flavor of like the being in the blood rage situation, that because it's not something that will actually affect anyone, but it's just nice. It's just nice.
It's good
You're
flavoring.
running a fever. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, blood rage. Super
I got
hot in
a
there.
fever, and the only prescription is
more
murder.
Cowbell. Okay, murder.
2 very different directions.
Damn it. Yeah, she casts, she twin spells see invisibility. So you can both see invisible creatures for 1 hour.
Dope.
That might help, it might not. Who knows?
Worst case scenario, I'll deal with it.
Yeah, you've got this.
I'm good at these things.
Emil kind of like steps up and kind of like reminds Demi just to, it's okay, step back, it's fine.
So, Yoli, you ready? Great. Let's do a murder.
And he puts a hand on Zaltanna and Lafian. indicates for Rhal to join on, and then you all feel a tug in the back of your navels, and you find yourselves in Yoli.
Hello everyone, Rhal here. Thank you for listening to the episode. If you would like information on all of our shows, you will be able to find all of that information on Blighthouse.studio. That is our website. Big thanks to patron Vince. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate you. Big thanks as always to Jay for voicing Emil. Stay tuned for a podcast called Traveling Light, a choose-your-own-adventure show with audience voting elements. Big thanks again for listening. We appreciate you all. We will see you all next episode. Bye.
To the community at Emerain who carry the light. Hello, my friends. I realise it has not been so terribly long since last we were together, but I hope you will forgive my writing so soon. It has been a long time since anyone ventured forth from Emerain on our community's behalf. I hope I can report back on the doings of the wide world in such a way that will bring you comfort and encouragement, and that my missives reveal the galaxy and its people to you as the light reveals the holy substance at the centre of existence. I am crossing a threshold, one which I will not pass through again. I trust you will not think it arrogant to want the moment witnessed, if only at a distance and in retrospect. After all, by the time you receive this, I will be long gone, away among the stars and beginning my journey to Kerin in earnest. Traveling Light is a science fantasy podcast from the creator of Monstrous Agonies. Follow the traveller on their journey through the stars and help shape their world and the stories within it through audience submissions and choose-your-own-adventure decision-making. Traveling Light is a Monstrous Productions podcast. Find us on Tumblr, Instagram and Twitter, or visit our website at monstrousproductions.org to find out more.